good from your offense?
We played off our defense. You know, when you get stops and you can play with some flow, it's good for us.
Speaking of your defense, Coach, you held A'ja Wilson to 0 for 3 from the field. What do you need to continue to do to limit her impact?
You know, play.
Far so good on that. Thank you so much, Coach.
Thank you.
Cheryl Reeve, the 16th year with this franchise, and they are out to a blazing start in this game and in this season. Minnesota's 35 any quarter this season.
Boy, how quickly Jess Shepard is getting down the floor. She is beating everyone. Those out move right to the rim.
And what a luxury to bring her in off the bench with Smith in some foul trouble. A'ja missed everything on that drive. Maria Kundakova is in now for Minnesota, a 6'4" Russian player, number 77. Collier starting the quarter on the bench. Defensa Collier. Kundakova with the miss. Minnesota's hit
Hard to play the math game. That puts a lot of pressure on Las Vegas from the three-point line, a place where they have not been consistent this year.
And they are in 8th place in the standings right now. Top 8 make the playoffs.
A lot of holding of the ball by Vegas. They got to move it, pass it, and run out of time there.
Yes, they did. Lloyd with the last-second shot. Heidemann, who's contributed off the bench. And then Lloyd gets in front of Shepard. Just not a good pass. Courtney Williams scores against Air.
Yeah, Las Vegas right now just not executing. And it's costing them. Your margin for error against Minnesota is so small because they score the ball so well. And so you
in for Vegas. Lisa Collier still on the bench for the Lynx. Leonai, that's what she can do. There's their best three-point shooter.
Make a decision of who was going to start with Drew Lloyd coming off the bench. And I like what Nye gives us off the pine, and I like what Minnesota.
89%, 8 of 9 for Minnesota from beyond the arc. One of the few clean looks for A'ja, and that
to break free for that mid-range shot.
13 minutes plus to do it for A'ja, who is second in the league in scoring behind Collier. Nye did a good job to initially disrupt. Shepard, boy, Becky Emmett said it right. We talked to Becky before the game. She said, if I wasn't playing Minnesota, watch them play.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, it looks like the Aces are watching them play.
Yeah, it's beautiful basketball. They're executing pick and roll situations and running in transition. They're spreading the floor.
The Aces defense trying to get him back in. Smith delivers. Defense has been a point of emphasis for Becky Hammond lately, and she's been pleased with the uptick. But it's been a struggle against Minnesota today. McBride can't miss.
Oh, boy. That quick release of Kayla McBride. But it's been the whole team, Pam.
She is 5 for 5 from beyond the arc. Anticipation of Minnesota's defense has been perfect. That was a perfect pass by McBride to Shepard.
And again, Jess Shepard than it was last year.
Shepard again out of the league last year. 52 to 24.
Mason's got to spread the floor. Definitely got to get the ball in A'ja Wilson's hands in time to make a play. Oh my goodness, she made something out of nothing.
Had to get that shot off. But Chelsea
has been impressive from long range in this game.
and K-Mac putting on a show in a place where she used to play. Here's Angel Gray.
Ladies, just Kayla McBride, also known as Kayla McBuckets. I feel like that's how we should refer to her as she started the game off 5 for 5 from 3. But she just mentioned just how this team and her being in the right fit is most important for your overall success. Started this season 0-6. They finished with 19 wins. They only had 5 players that returned on their roster. She said, I felt like we were a team of outcasts. At some point in their career, they just didn't find ways to win where they were. She said, here we're authentic for ourselves. We're finding ways to win for one another. And that connection, we were talking about that Lindsay Whalen and Rebecca Brunson, is a lot of what they're trying to put together now.
Yeah, Angel, I mean, Kayla McBride played for Las Vegas, San Antonio before it was Vegas for many years, and has really blossomed in this.
Yeah, really, it's incredible. Players that bounced around, in some cases were cut, and they have found a home in Minnesota. Courtney Williams with 5 assists already in this game, her 11th straight game with at least 5 assists, which ties Lindsay Whalen's franchise record.
Good anticipation there by Jackie Young, and this is what Vegas needs, transition offense.
Becky Hammond says she's the head of the snake, admits that, of course, Afisa Collier's the best player on this team, but Williams so important, running the point, getting everybody else involved. 13 assists in her last game, pardon me.
It was a reluctant point guard.
Shepard draws a foul with 1 second left on the shot clock. Another timeout.
Los Angeles Sparks team, double overtime. It was a great game, though. Nneka Ogwumike was scoring at will, but big plays by Rakia Jackson. I mean, Dearica Hamby was great. Kelsey Plum, that team is...
So LA trying to get back into that playoff picture. It really is a dogfight to see who will make the playoffs. We know Minnesota will unless something catastrophic happens.
Fun down the stretch to see who can land in that top 8 and make it into the playoffs. And obviously Las Vegas in position to hit that stride, but not a good showing today.
Yeah, that's WNBA playoffs beginning on September 14th. It's 6 points, but boy, she's had to work for every bit of it.
She really has.
Collier, as she's falling down.
I said tonight, man, it's literally 12:51.
Tonight somewhere.
Yeah.
Lloyd, a little bit too strong. Collier waits for some support.
Minnesota's been dominating in fast break points so far in this game.
And hold as Smith. Important like the first few seconds were with every shot clock, and Minnesota has just been in attack mode. McBride, come on now.
I don't know how you're caught behind the screen with the way that
And that was a long range. That would have been a 4-pointer, I think, in the All-Star game. She's 6 for 6 from distance and just got a steal. Feeling it, 7 for 7. Kayla McBride setting a new personal record for most threes in a half-point game. Unbelievable. Young. We got 2 shots on that. Shepard into the lane. Collier, good defense by Wilson. 8 for 8.
what a...
This is almost as perfect a half as you would want to see from any. Kayla McBride with 24 points on her 8th three. Williams sees the shot clock winding down and hits it anyway. Courtney Williams. Minnesota has only missed 1 3 this afternoon out of 14 attempts. Jewel Lloyd gives them at least something positive to take into the dressing room.